So there's gonna be a second presentation now, isn't there?
CDO2 data intact. Initiating
Oh, that
playback.
must be this.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable
This was
of
one of
making
my
the
ideas as
trillions
well,
of decisions
but I
necessary to
debunked it very
reconstitute
fast
the biosphere.
because I didn't think
An
that they had
immortal
enough time to
guardian
design something like that.
devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human
Named after
species
Greek
has
gods.
ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it.
I'm sorry, but this is
We can't
impossible.
stop life from ending.
That's not possible.
But if you will help
Even
me
with this game's fucking
help
technology.
Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Dude, that can't be. What? That's not fucking possible. Oh my god. What kind of fucking vehicle is that? How is that possible? Like, what now? So, she said there quite early in the presentation that somehow, like, they had some kind of like AI that was trying to crack the code to the machines and overwrite them over the, over the decades after the humans are gone, because they did not have enough time to override and hack the machines. So they would have an artificial intelligence do it for them, and then they would turn the machines into repopulating both the biomasses that they ate previously back onto Earth, and then they would artificially, give back the fauna and the flora in the Earth as well, so that the life can flourish again. But there is so many small things in that plan that they are somehow trying to execute in 308 days? while being also permanently attacked by the machines outside. What?
The whole Earth.
What a convenient solution.
Destroyed, but then remade.
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Also, Hades was described as one of the parts in that entire recreation device. There was a bunch of Norse and Greek god names being used.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But... why?
Hey! That explains as to why Aloy looks like Elizabeth Sobeck, doesn't it? Yeah. You know why? I mean, she did say that they artificially, like, rebirthed the humans whose embryos were frozen up, right? That explains as to why we look pretty much identical to her, because Aloy is born of her DNA, basically. And same goes for some of the very first, you know, other human beings inside these tribes that, you know, are probably most of them dead by this point. So, you know, they have had time to branch their inheritances and their outward appearances by,
part of Gaia,
you know, reproducing.
How did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge.
Oh yeah, that's a really good point actually, Meg, yeah. Apollo, what she was literally just gonna say. Like, they had the people in this new world which Sobek was describing. She said that there was gonna be some kind of briefing to the new people who were born in this Apollo device, where they would learn of the old world and, you know, learn from their own mistakes. You know?
What happened?
What is that about?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Then again, can I be a third presentation?